The restaurant fell silent. Crystal chandeliers glimmered above the velvet seats as startled eyes turned toward the corner booth. A tall, red-faced man in a designer suit stood there, his hand still trembling from the slap he'd just delivered. Across from him sat a young black woman, her cheek red, her eyes wide but unbroken. "Did you just—" Someone whispered. "Yes," the man sneered. She was talking too much. People like her should learn their place. Her name was Alicia Bennett, a 32-year-old art curator known for her grace and quiet strength. She had come to this upscale restaurant not for luxury, but for love. It was her wedding anniversary, and she was waiting for her husband, Michael. He was running late after a business meeting, but Alicia never minded waiting. She always said, "Kindness is patience in disguise." The man who slapped her, Brad Whitman, was the son of a real estate tycoon. Everyone in town knew his money spoke louder than his manners. He had mistaken Alicia for a server when she politely asked if he could move his chair slightly. It was blocking the aisle. Instead of apologizing, he erupted, shouting, "Shut up!" and then striking her. Gasps echoed. A waiter rushed forward. A few people raised their phones, but Alicia held up her hand. "Don't," she said softly. "No one deserves to be shamed that way, not even him." Her calmness silenced the room more than the slap had. Brad's smirk faltered. For the first time in his life, he looked uncertain. Moments later, the glass doors of the restaurant swung open. The air shifted. In walked Michael Bennett, a man whose name alone carried weight in every financial district from New York to London. Billionaire investor, philanthropist, husband, and protector. He spotted Alicia immediately, her hand resting gently on her cheek. Then he saw Brad. "Michael," Alicia began, trying to stay composed. "It's fine. Let's just—" But Michael's voice cut through the air, calm yet powerful. "Did you put your hands on my wife?" Brad tried to laugh. "I didn't know she was your wife. She shouldn't have what?" Michael stepped closer, his eyes steady. "Asked you to move your chair? You think money gives you the right to humiliate someone?" The manager rushed over, stammering apologies, but Michael raised his hand. "No, let him speak." The bully froze. Every eye was on him, and for the first time, his wealth couldn't save him. Michael turned to Alicia, his voice soft now. "Are you all right?" She nodded, though her eyes glistened. "Yes, let's just go." But before they left, Michael reached into his coat and pulled out a card. He handed it to the restaurant manager. "Buy out this place," he said. "Every employee here gets a raise. And as for him," he looked back at Brad, "make sure he never sets foot here again." The crowd broke into murmurs. Someone began to clap, then another. Within seconds, the entire restaurant was on its feet, applauding, not for wealth or power, but for dignity and restraint. Brad's face turned pale. "You can't just—" Michael looked him in the eye. "I already did." As the couple walked toward the exit, a waitress wiped her tears and whispered, "Thank you, ma'am," for not letting hate win. Outside, the city lights sparkled against the night sky. Alicia slipped her arm around Michael's. "You didn't have to do that," she murmured. "Yes, I did," he said quietly. "Some lessons money can't teach. Only love can." And as they walked away under the hum of streetlights, the echo of that moment, the slap, the silence, and the grace that followed, lingered in every heart that had witnessed it.